Yeah, Steve, Ariel, dry is right. It's been light, it's been fluffy, and just like Haley was mentioning again not too long ago, that wind's really starting to pick up. You can kind of see I'm squinting because I got snowflakes blowing at me. Every once in a while, you got a really harsh breeze coming at you, but take a look at this around me. A very different scene now than it was a little earlier this afternoon when we first got here. I'd say maybe around 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Everybody was out. Everybody was wanting to watch the Pats game with fellow fans, friends, family. But now you don't see this very often, and I'm actually going to try and step out on the road a little bit because it's not often that you're out here in Concord and there's no one here. You got the State House right behind me, beautifully lit, may I say, with the ice sculptures from the Winterfest still there, also illuminated. Gorgeous scene, but nobody's out. Understandably, we were mentioning earlier that those local roads here in Concord have had a really tough time getting plowed. The elevation and the depth of that snow on those local roads really was getting the same level as the sidewalks, the curbs, and the yards, really hitting that foot mark. But here, totally different story. We have seen plows coming through all the time. I'd say every 5 minutes, I've seen a plow come down the main drag here in Concord to try and push some of that accumulation away. But as for those local roads, they're still really tough to drive around. We had to really take our time when we were coming out here to make sure we got here safely with the amount of snow that was piling up. But I mean, compared to those, this is really next to nothing. I wouldn't even say this is an inch in some places, and we've barely seen this throughout the day, and I know anybody who has had to be out on the roads has seen this too. You could actually see the asphalt. That is not common today with the amount of snow accumulation that we've been getting. And thankfully, as the night has drawn on, we've seen fewer and fewer cars out on the roads. Again, some people may be going a little faster than they should be, kicking up some snow behind them, but the fastest vehicles have been the plows, really trying to make sure that they get as much coverage possible when it comes to downtown Concord here. But again, that wind is really blowing. We've seen a few people walking around, but to be honest, guys, it's really dwindled in terms of those pedestrian numbers. The people that we saw walking their dogs earlier at White Park, they're gone. The families with the sleds, they're all gone. I really think everybody is going to tuck in for the night and probably have sweet dreams with that Pats victory in the Super Bowl on the way as well for New England. But yeah, we're really seeing more consistency here. We've got another plow coming up right behind me. I'm going to make sure I get out of the way so I don't get run over here. And you can see they're really trying to keep up the pace. They're really trying to make sure they're staying consistent. We got another one coming the opposite direction here. And hopefully by this time tomorrow morning, these streets will be incredibly clear. Really easy time to get around if you need to leave the house, or perhaps if your job or school just happen to still be on schedule, you'll have an easy time getting there in your vehicle. So we're keeping an eye on these roads, pretty clear so far, but again, the biggest changes have been that wind picking up, that really dry snow, really dry air just whipping around, and we're starting to see more and more of it as the night goes on. So we'll keep you updated here, and I probably should really step a little bit more out of the way because these plows, they stop for no one. There's no kidding about that. So I'll get back to you guys.
Yeah, you gotta be careful out there, John. And we had the temperatures below. I think it said feels like -5. You're pretty bundled up. My mom would say you're well covered. But does it feel as cold as -5 degrees out there?
Well, I appreciate you noticing, Ariel. I also have my gator here that I put up in between our live shots as well, just to make sure my face doesn't numb up too much. But yeah, I will say that it does feel cold. I wouldn't say as cold as it did yesterday, but the wind is really adding to that. I would say it feels more like in the 10s, but the wind is adding on to maybe closer to that -5 feel. So no matter what, I mean, it really is a day where I haven't seen anybody without some kind of really deep face covering or some kind of hood on, just because of if they're walking around on these sidewalks, they need to make sure they have that extra protection. So yeah, we're definitely getting to that point here in Concord.
We're also talking to a guy from the Midwest, so you're used to it.
All right, John, thanks.